I'm sorry, this could be Doc's. If he's fired, I don't know. Some team may be desperate just to get a coach, but like just based on name, right? But I'm like, I don't know,
bro.
I don't see it. And I remember what Doc was talking, right? He's like, "This the best team, or whatever."
Mm-hmm.
He kind of got on his old like Clippers team, like, "Yo, okay, what does it say?"
I feel like this is the writing on the wall, man. Honestly, Doc. And now that you mention his comments about the Clippers squad, he kind of put himself in a hole here.
Yeah.
I guess the one excuse is, all right, Joel's playing hurt, whatever. But that's
but no,
it's like 90% of the time.
Exactly.
You know?
But that too. But the thing is, y'all were up with the opportunity to close at home.
On your home court.
Yes.
And you know what? When I saw that game and I saw how it was going, I'm like, they're not going to win this series. Mm-hmm. They're at home playing with one game to win, and they have no sense of urgency.
Right.
No, they lack the urgency. And it was just like
not of one of them had it. James Harden nor Joel Embiid, man. Bless you, but out of one of them, I was like, one of y'all, come on.
Nothing.
Because the Joel Embiid did not have that monster Joel Embiid game. He had maybe one. But I'm talking about like on all sides, like offense, defense, like Joel Embiid. Like, give me 40 plus.
Yeah.
Give me that. But just couldn't do it. Like, for one game. I always say, like, stars should at least get you one. Like, for real. Stars should at least get you one. So, yeah, several opportunities for that star to get you one game. James Harden actually did it. So, shout out to James Harden when Joel Embiid wasn't there. Like, shout out to James Harden for doing that. But other than that, Joel Embiid, I was missing one from you, bro. You won MVP. The night you won MVP, you kind of stunk up the joint. I was hoping you'd bounce back a little bit. You bounced back a little bit, but it wasn't an MVP type performance for me. Like, he just didn't give us that. I don't know if all that's just an injury or what, but it's not a good look. Yeah, there's some changes coming in Philly, but okay, you've heard the stories about James Harden potentially going back to Houston.
Yeah.
I'll
give you one better.
What's up?
I'll give you one better. Even before today's game, I was seeing the rumors already. Like, somebody, allegedly, a close source to the Sixers organization and Joel Embiid was saying that if they lose this game today, Game 7, Joel's going to request a trade to Miami. Like, only Miami to play with Jimmy.
Who? Joel Embiid?
That's what the rumor is that if they lost, which they did,
see,
Joel wants to go to Miami to play with
That's the one time I actually loved Philly back then. Because that mentality we talking about, Jimmy not going to let that go. He's going to get on all his teammates. The accountability going to be there. And they actually can, like, challenge and push each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, Joel Embiid loved Jimmy Butler as a teammate. And he wanted to keep him there. Mm-hmm. So, like, I believe Jimmy loves that respect right back. And I hope that doesn't happen. If that does happen, y'all had to give up something to get something back, but like, still, it's going to be a tear for the East.
I've seen the main player that they want to include in that. I don't know if that's going to actually happen. It's a rumor, but
somebody's bad, right?
No,
it's not. Who is it?
I'll just say it's a former Sixth Man of the Year that's included in that rumor trade that they would like be looking at.
On
our team.
He's on fight right now. He won 6 man of the year. He's on his team. I don't get it.
The boy wonder.
Still drawing the blank.
Tyler.
He won 6 man of the year?
6 man of the year.
Oh, sure did win last year.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a straight up trade. Go ahead. Like, for real. But that's all they want. No offense to Tyler Hero, but like, yo, he hasn't had he's been disappointing. I mean, I'm not a Heat fan, but like,
we'll have to.
I guess that'll be another topic another day. So.
We'll have to address that in the off season, but
okay.
Yeah,
I'm like, go ahead.
It's a rumor though.
That's all they want. If y'all don't want Bam? Oh, that's the other thing. I was like, well, they at least take Bam, because they keep Bam in Joel. That's what y'all needed, bro. Because we always talked about that with front court stuff, man. Well, Miami was missing, man. But
yeah, we'll have to get into that at some point in the off season, but
yeah, we did off season talk, but that would be a problem. All right, but okay, so you got that rumor out there, and
Houston
with James Harden. That's clearly getting a lot of traction, because like that's been going off everywhere on social media. I remember when they lost, like someone posted like Houston strip clubs are going to be so happy now. But,
yeah. Oh yeah.
But that says something too, James. I don't know. It's just the inconsistency. You gotta change the culture there. So these changes are coming in Philly. Like, otherwise, you'll just be the same team over and over. Do you want to still be like that?
Yeah.
If you do, go ahead. But I don't think Joel Embiid, like you said, he may not be happy with that situation.
I wouldn't be.
I never thought he would request a trade, but he probably could. I can see that. How's that for trust the process? Tanking to get you right here, to be mediocre and not advance.
Yeah,
because they got the potential and talent to do it. It just never can.
Yeah, I don't think. I just don't really have any confidence in what they're doing. To me, they should be having and this is the thing too with Joel Embiid. Like you talked about him not having a monster game, MVP type game in this series, and it's a 7-game series. So of course they're seeing him multiple times. They know what he likes, what he doesn't like. So they're throwing everything at him 7 games straight. You know what I mean? And so he's getting trapped. He's getting double teamed. And if guys aren't ready to, make plays outside of him, he's gonna struggle. They're all going to struggle because he's the MVP of the league. They know what he can do, so they're gonna send people. So you have to make an adjustment to have somebody in who can make plays when he's getting double. And if James Harden, if he's not gonna do it, I feel like they should have been utilizing Tobias Harris so much more in this series. To me, he's the X factor. If all right, I'm not even like Embiid has a 30, 10, and 10 type game, and Harden has 20 and 10. Like their season averages. Like if they just do that or close to that, and Tobias Harris gives you anywhere from 15 points up, they to me would be in better shape. But tonight,
right,
really over the course of the series, they hadn't really figured that out. Because I feel like Tobias is like so versatile as a scorer. He could,
as a wing. Yeah.
If you get out in transition, which they don't do a lot besides Maxey, those are easy baskets. He's a 6'9", 6'10" small forward who can shoot, who can handle, and he can, get out in transition, get easy baskets. That will help them a lot, but they didn't figure that out.
And a lot of that has to do with like what we talked about earlier, what you said about the scheme, where they actually play,
Yeah.
It's always more like, okay, Harden, you run this, or Joel, you run that. It's just not no flows really in that offense like we see with these other teams,
Yeah.
Like Nuggets, for example. I remember there was a conversation somewhere JJ Redick was having with someone else talking about like Jay Williams, I'm sorry, it was Jay Williams talking about like having Embiid like have the offense run through Embiid. You know what I'm saying? Like Embiid is a smart enough player and skilled enough player to make decisions out of the post or make decisions in the top of the key. So like have him more involved. And if he's more involved, he can be more of a rhythm instead of like having to wait to get the ball. So
for sure.
And all that is like scheme and coaching, which I'm gonna say it, I don't see Doc as that type of coach. I see him more as like a player's coach. There are certain coaches in the league that have like schemes versus like just know how to rally players. Like Doc is one of those guys who can rally players, but you have someone like Ty Lue who's like both. You see the adjustments game to game with Ty Lue, which is why that series is actually competitive with the Suns when it wasn't supposed to. It was entertaining to watch because it was like you see the adjustments, stuff like that, man. You know, they just need to change the scheme.
100%.
The only way you do that, just find somebody else. There's a lot of candidates out there. Nick Nurse. Now, Coach, Monty Williams. No, that sucks. We gotta talk about that. Yeah. He's out there. I see him more as a player too, but he can make adjustments too. Yeah, Coach Budenholzer. We gotta talk about that too. Yeah, man. Shout out to the Celtics and Joe Mazzulla, because I know he was getting some flack too this series. Yeah. I'm still not super confident in the Celtics, and we'll explain that as we do our previews, but yeah. They won. Shout out to Jason Tatum. And Celtics, man.
Shout out to JT and JB.